going on? It's your boy, Built on the Budget, back with another video. Hey man, been a long time, been about 4 or 5 days since I put a video out, man, and they're starting to get harder to come by because the work is getting a little harder and harder to do. But I got something for y'all today. Y'all know what I've been working on. I've been working on the floor of this 65 C10. And this is the passenger side, which I did a little earlier. Hey, look, it never surprises me, man. When I bought this truck to the house, it didn't hardly have any floors in it. And now to sit back and look at what I'm almost finished with, it is a pleasure. I am more than happy with what I done so far. I still got to do some finished welding on some parts. Like I told y'all earlier, I was welding and my helmet was jacked up, and so it made it kind of hard for me to get stuff done the right way. But then I got a new helmet, and man, it made a world of difference. So I'm gonna show y'all the other side and let y'all see what you think about it. Okay, this is the driver's side. I got it put in today and got a lot of the weld ground down. Still got something I got to grind down. Listen, man, on a hot day like today, muggy, when you grinding on these floors and all that old dust from the grinder, them little fine metal, see all them little metal shavings and stuff that's coming off that grinder. Hey man, it's a bit much. But look at my floor, man. If you was with me when I first previewed this truck on my channel, put down in the comments, man, and let me know that you was on board. You saw this when I first bought it home, and what you think about it now that I done got all of this work here done. Because it's been a lot of work, man. Been kind of hard. It's been hard, but it's been fair. I stuck the steering wheel back up in there. This was a 3-speed on the collar. But what I'm gonna do is I'll show you around on the other side. You see, you got this little piece here where the gear shift went. I'm gonna put that back in, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut one of these off and weld it to here so that when I move that lever, it'll move up and down, and when I connect it to my to my transmission, the transmission will make it click in whatever gear it's gonna go in. And I'm just doing that because I got it. I would love to have a tilt wheel and would probably end up with one, but that's what I got right now. I want to hook it up because I'm ready to move the truck from the present location where it's at. Now, I still have to put this cab corner in. I just got it stuck up on there because I didn't really want to try to rush this thing today because it was hot. So I got to finish cutting that in and welding it, and then I got to come in and drill for my spot welds in here and up around the front, and put that piece in solid, and that'll be just about the end of that floor. I still got some more welding I need to do, but it it gets boring sometimes. It get hot and bothered doing the same thing every day. And I'm finally starting to see some results that I'm satisfied with. And so with that being said, I got to put my new cab mounts on and square my cab up on the frame, and then tighten it down, and I get that done. So I'm looking at maybe one more day of this type of stuff. I mean, that don't look too bad, do it? And what I like about it is butt welded. It's not overlapped. For a floor, it ain't too bad. Now to the professional welders, the ones that get paid for this, the one that's been doing it all of their life. You see that mosquito flying, trying to tear my head up. But y'all don't eat up my work, man. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm built on a budget. I'm not certified. I mean, I didn't go to school. I picked all of this stuff up and building my cars and stuff. And so I'm quite sure some of y'all out there can do much better than what I'm doing. But the balance of it is, there are some out there that might not be able to do as good as what I'm doing. So, I mean, you can put down in the comment what you think. I mean, I welcome all comments, you know, whether they negative or positive. You can always learn from a negative comment. So, I mean, hey, if you got some advice you want to give me, shoot it. Put it in the comments, man. I'm never too old to learn. You can teach this old dog some new tricks. So, Santa Claus came today. And let me see, I turned that fan off and the mosquitoes came back today too. Y'all see them flying around? But Santa came today. And this is what Santa Claus bought. Christmas in September. This is, if you don't know, is the door bottoms, which I got to replace the door bottoms on both of my doors. And I'm not really ready to tackle that right now because I'm kind of tired of the welding and the grinding, and I'm ready for my truck to move from under this top to over there where baby girl is sitting. And once I get it moved, then I'm gonna put my LS in it. So speaking about the LS, okay, hold on. I have these plates for the motor. They came on yesterday, and that's gonna help me install this LS into my truck. But I got a question, and maybe some of y'all out there may know the answer. If you do, please tell me. And here's my question. Now, this is my stock perch, and I know that style motor mount with the 3 bolts are fit on those perches. But this truck had a 6-cylinder engine in it. Was there a difference in these perches from a 6-cylinder to a V8? Did some of them sit up higher than the other? I mean, and Look at my other one laying on the ground over there. I mean, I need to know because nobody is really, everybody that's on the internet is not built on the budget. They built on CCP, Brothers, LMC Trucks, all of these other big name people that sell all types of stuff. They can sell all these, everything for these trucks, and they just going buying different engine stands, the different mounts and everything, and just putting them in. But with me being on a budget, I want to know, do what I have work? If what I have work, then I'm good with that. If it don't, then I have to, go to the next level. But I was just wondering, can I set the LS? Which I'm gonna find out. If nobody give me an answer, I have the answer. Hopefully one day next week. So speaking again on the LS, I ordered me a wire harness because I want to have a clean look. Now I done 2 LS swaps, and I redone the wire harness on both of them, and they work. But I want to do a cleaner install where I put the computer inside of the truck, and I seen some of the wire harnesses on eBay and Amazon. They were about $100 or a little better, where they'll let you install it, cut a hole there, put all of the wires in. They're supposed to be a little longer. I read a lot of reviews. They were pretty good reviews on the blue and green plug. The red and green plugs had some problems from what I seen on the internet, but the green and blue was pretty good from what I heard. But my question is, about will it sit in there and my original pan don't hang down too far? So that's one of the questions that if you have the answer, then let me know. Okay, so I got that wire harness. It's on the way. And then I ordered the cast iron manifolds that's supposed to be a low profile. See these here, if you look at them, see how they kick out? And what that does is it makes it hit the frame. But the ones that I ordered, they supposed to have a cleaner tuck to go in it, so it'll fit in between the frame rails pretty good. So as y'all see, I got a lot of stuff in the makings. I just got to execute, I just got to finish it and get the parts in. That's one of the reasons why it takes so long to get some of this work done, because you got to wait on parts. So I have all of my sheet metal to finish this truck, the floor and the doors. I have the wiring harness for the LS swap. I have the LS swap plates that goes on to the engine. I also have the wiring harness where I'ma rewire the whole truck from one end to the other. I'ma rewire that. That harness it's on its way, and and then I got to figure the brake booster and master cylinder. I believe I can use one out of a S10 or a G body or something like that. I looked at some to buy, and they weren't that expensive, but they look just like a S10, an 8-inch, low profile booster and stuff. So I'm gonna be shopping that around to see what else I can find. And last but not least, with what I really want to do is I want to make this a big back window truck. Now, I've never been a fan of a big back window. If you look at my 50, the Silver Bullet, I didn't want a 5 window because it was too much glass. And so I was good with the small window. And I'm good with this. I just like the challenge to know that I can put that big back glass in, and it's gonna happen, and it'll be on this channel. That's why you need to stay tuned and keep it locked and keep it plugged. And then I got another thing that I'm gonna do. I was online last night and I seen a guy that done it. He explained it very well, and he had about 3 videos of him doing it, and that was putting power windows in one of these trucks. And he did it for around $100 or a little better. He said if your regulators are good, you can do them for around $100. If your regulators is bad, then it's gonna be maybe $200. But nevertheless, I like that, and so I'm gonna put power windows in this truck. So let's recap. I got about another day of welding. I'm gonna have the cab corner in, and I'm gonna have the outer rocker put in, and I button up whatever little welding that I got left, and this floor will be solid. I got my door bottoms. I got them in. I'm not really ready to do that work yet. But, you know, I got the door bottoms. So, I'm good with that. I got the LS wire harness that's supposed to go on the inside of the cab, and that'll make it a real clean look. I also have the inside of the cab wire harness for the whole truck, the headlights, the dashboard, tail lights, horn, fans, radio, all of that other stuff, you know, is on that wire harness, and that'll give me a clean look. Because if you've seen the Silver Bullet and you've seen Novocaine, what you didn't see was wires. I like that clean look, and that's where I'm headed with this, is the clean look. So I got that wiring harness. I have the exhaust manifolds on the way for my LS. I have cab mounts. I been had them, and so, and I'm looking to, when I finish with that welding, to move this truck from here to over there, and that's gonna happen in the next week. And I'm gonna start putting it back together so I can see how it look, because I need some motivation, and so I got to do this work in order to get it. So that's about all I got. I know this hadn't really been no dynamic video, but I'm giving you what I got, man. And I have the biggest thing I got is a deadline for this truck. And the deadline for this truck is March the 14th. And by March the 14th, this truck has to be ready to go with my wife in it to run to the sun at Myrtle Beach, which is about, from my house, about a 2.5 hour drive. And this truck got to be ready mechanically to make that trip. It might be in primer. I don't know what it'll be in, but it'll be in mechanical shape to make that trip. I might have to go down there looking like a rat rod, but March the 6th, the 14th, she's going to Run to the Sun, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So, I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna do all brand new brake lines. Everything gonna be new. And so I'm gonna have to rebuild the brake, put new wheel cylinders in it. Cause I don't want no failure in that part. So getting kind of cramped over here. The next video I show y'all guys, I'm gonna have all of that in. I'm gonna have it buttoned up, and hopefully it'll be sitting on the ground with the bed size and the bed on it, and it's gonna have some type of profile that is gonna be pleasing to the eye. So I don't have nothing else, fellas. It's all I got. I thank all of you who had an interest so far in this build. It has come a long way. This stuff ain't for the faint of heart. It's really time consuming, and it can be a headache. So y'all seen it when it first came in. Y'all will see it when it roll out. I think that these Smithsonian hands have not failed me yet. And so I'm looking forward to turning out a decent project and product with this truck. So look, to the next video, man. I hope some of you been inspired by the work that I seen. I hope some of you been challenged by the work that I'm doing, to maybe make you want to, do a little more with your own project. Nevertheless, hopefully you've been at least entertained. So until this next one, man, this is your boy Built on the Budget saying peace.